Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy from Big Three Box Summer TV. Also, Big Three, also the Big Three Box Network, the Big Three Box Network. Because I have stuff. I have like platforms and stuff everywhere. Well, let me tell you guys. So, Summer Game Fest is gonna be a thing. And you're probably wondering to yourself, Bugsy, are you gonna try and cover that? Well, they say you're gonna have playable game demos. I don't know how they're gonna do that with a digital event, but I'm down. So I may cover it. I may cover that. I don't know what they're planning to do right now, but we're just waiting for it. Oh yeah, coming attractions. The thing I said I was gonna do, I'm still doing it. It's just taking a while with COVID and everything that happened. It's been kind of a jumbled mess, crippled with my writer's block and everything else. And I'm getting it. I'm getting my writer instinct back to play. My creative side is still kind of firing off at all cylinders. Hence the Sucker Wars announcement. So I'm feeling a little bit better to just do what I do best. And yeah. Also, still playing Soccer Wars. Love it because I love the characters, and I've said that before. But honestly, expect a full review. Even though I just want to say the I can't really say which one's best girl because technically they're all pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Can't really. I mean, I got it. I got I got one of them prepped for the ending, I believe. But other than that, yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of wishing that because this is only the first version of the game. I'm just kind of wondering to myself, hopefully, sometime down the line, we'll get the other Soccer War games translated. I mean, I kind of want that because it'd be kind of nice to get those two. It'd be kind of nice to get those two kind of like. It'd be nice to get those two kind of done and ready to go. You know, I mean, it'd be nice to get like the you know 3 through 4 of Cyber Wars just kind of ready to play. Or maybe like this will maybe because Cyber Wars is now the new game is now out. I hope Sega considers to just I don't know give us like the give us like a compilation game thing like they did with Mega Man X, just with all the Cyber War games. Because I don't mind playing the first one again if you could jump through to 2 to 3 to 4 probably you know maybe all the way to Cyber War 5. It would be nice to have like the I would say the first arc of Cyber Wars kind of playable for people. Like I hope Sega just realizes that they don't always have to lean on Sonic. I mean, guys, I may be the guy that loves the Sonic, and trust me, I will always be the guy who loves the Sonic. I ain't gonna stop loving the Sonic. But it's time for Sega to just do other series. Saga Wars is a good indication that people love the other stuff that Sega makes. Not everybody wants to just have Sonic shoved down their throat on a yearly basis. And again, I love Sonic. I love Sonic to death. I've made so many videos talking about Sonic, talking about the Freedom Fighters, talking about the Freedom Fighters being in Sonic games, and talking about the Archie Sonic comics. So I'm blue in the face, while other people are just literally talking about IDW Sonic, and I'm just like, okay, thank you for letting me know that you love IDW Sonic and you keep trashing, Archie Sonic. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for that. But the thing is, I'm just like, guys, as much as a Sonic guy that I am, I do like the other stuff that Sega used to make. I mean, let's be real. I got a whole bunch of Sega games virtually, if you catch my drift. Because all the games that Sega made that didn't have anything to do with Sonic, I do enjoy too. And if they really and if they really truly leaned heavy at the franchises they don't do anymore, which they kind of have been doing, but I don't feel like it's enough. Like we need a new Knights game, we need a new Jet Set Radio game because the fandom wants one, and we need a new Knights in the Dreams because my friend one of my pals who is a Knights fan wants a new game, and I'm like, yeah, she like get her a new game. I've played a little bit of Knights and I like it just fine. It just shows that Sonic Team back in the day had like creativity. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just Sonic. It was like everything else. Sonic was like the main guy, yeah. But we had Jet Set Radio, we had Panzer Dragoon, which got a port on Switch, which I'm happy. And and like fucking Power Stone, which is never gonna which hasn't gotten re-released anywhere except for like the PSP. I'm just like, why is it? Why Sega? Are you cool? Cool with like English translations, but you won't acknowledge that the fans really do want some of the old series to return. And I'm glad you did it with Sakura Wars. And I'm happy. I'm grateful because people need to know that Sakura Wars is actually pretty good. It's not like how it was in the '90s, where people wouldn't get a tactical game, strategy game with a kind of a dating sim element. But now, since games like Persona and Fire Emblem Awakening, which is really close to what the first Sakura Wars is, I didn't really fit. I figured that out a little bit later. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. But it is made by the company who made Sakura Wars, so it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So it's like, and I've always kind of wanted some of the Sakura Wars games to come out because I've always been kind of interested in them. Watch my other video to kind of get to a little bit more clarification in that. But I feel like we need, like I see fans every day like, hey, I want a new Jet Set Radio. Hey, I want a new Panzer Dragoon. Hey, I want like a new Crazy Taxi. Hey, like I want like I want like a Sonic 7 game. Or not even just that. Like that's just like half of the Sonic fans wanting something different. Or hey, let's get a new Vector Man game, but not like the one that they were proposing in 3D, which was gonna be a gigantic rip of Halo. Like, no, put Vector Man in like 2.3, put 2.5D, and just do that, man. That'd be great. Heck, bring back Comic Zone. You got freaking Streets of Rage. Give us like Comic Zone freaking give us Comic Zone the Trade Edition. Yeah, kind of fitting with the comic stuff, you know. And I mean like the third party stuff in the Genesis because, like really with the Sega Genesis with Sega Channel that was like all I've ever really played But I do get into more like stuff that Sega made that wasn't like Beavis and Butthead or a Looney Tunes game and whatnot. It like seriously, I love everything that Genesis does, and now I kind of now I'm getting into more of the Sega Saturn, and let me be honest with you, I really feel, and I'll say this now, if you're gonna get a Sega Saturn, I say just emulate it because honestly, there's a lot of upkeep for a Sega Saturn, and I looked at it, I was like, because I was thinking of getting another little Sega console, I was thinking of getting another Sega Saturn, but I'm like, it runs on watch batteries. There's a lot of upkeep, so you gotta be real careful. I'm like, it's a lot of upkeep with that, and with my Dreamcast, which is been is even though I got it new, there is various things about it, but other than that, it's pretty cool. But I just wish that Sega would understand that we don't need Sonic to survive. You're bringing out all the other stuff, and they're making more original stuff. Keep going with that, man. Show people that it's not just about Sonic. It was about all these different things together. You know, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why a certain person likes to play his games virtually. Maybe that's why I do. Because you try buying some of these cartridges today, they're jacked up in price. Although I'm thinking of getting this, I'm thinking of getting like one of the little classic Sega, the the Sega Genesis Classic, if they still got them in stock, because I want to like literally, I want to get one of the mini consoles, but I so don't want to get like I don't want to like if I ever find like a PlayStation Classic, I'm probably going to if I ever get a Sega, if I ever get a PlayStation Classic, I don't know, man, because like to me with that, I'm just like, okay, you got all these things that people barely remember and don't play, and it's just like, I know I got my Sega, I know I got my big 3 box TV thing, but yeah, this is gonna be on both, so I just didn't feel like switching out the logos. It's pretty much all the same thing, just different logos to identify. But honestly, I just feel, and if I could talk about Nintendo for a minute, I think them stopping the PC port of Super Mario 64 was like the dumbest thing ever. And I feel like even though they're in their right, like we're like right now we're all in the position of like we're all like in our houses. No one wants to really go outside because what is you know what that starts with the C is like around. Sometimes we want a little bit of entertainment because not everybody's going outside and snatching games. People are ordering games, but no one's outside like literally getting what they want. Or trust me, I would have been able to. I would have gotten the other Cyber Wars, Doom and Doom Eternal. You know how much I want to play Doom Eternal. I've been playing the old. I've been playing the old. I've been playing Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 3 5 different times a day. And I have the other Doom, and I've been playing that too. Like, guys, it's like I want to rip into air, folks. But I'm just saying. But if I could just get back to, let me just get back to Nintendo. I get it, you're perfectly within your right, but I feel like it's a bad move on your part right now. Like what, like Nintendo. Why can't you be like Sega? Why can't you be cool? Like just because people make like ports and remakes to your games, that doesn't make your free. That doesn't It's not gonna diminish your copyright. It's just fans showing their love. But you guys always go like, no, fans should show us their love by buying amiibos and freaking buying our games and paying for our online service that kind of trickles out games at a slow rate, which I paid for that too. Don't judge me, but I do feel like Nintendo's stuck in the past a lot when it comes to like the modern way, like modern online stuff. You know, I mean, this is all fine and good. I mean, like the the Nintendo stuff is all fine, good and dandy for like people who subscribe to their online services. Cool, no, it's neat, but it's like, but I gotta say this. I gotta say this though. I feel like you guys could totally benefit from some of these fans who pour their heart, their essence into actually making these fan made games. You could actually hire them. You could hire them. I mean, people made freaking Mario and Zelda in the Unity engine, and you guys are just like, no, no, you shouldn't try to make this. Even though we're probably not in the position to remaster some of these old Mario games, but people want to see. I know Nintendo, you're perfectly within your right to take anything down. I'm not trying to undermine you. I'm not trying to undermine you here, but I feel like you could actually benefit by having some of these fans help you with these games. Because look at Sega. They're like, hey, we're gonna get Christian Whitehead, Tyson Hess. We there's stuff in here. We're gonna make Sonic Mania. They're gonna help us make Sonic Mania. So it's like, why is it so hard to just let the fans do some stuff, let them create, and you know, and probably hire them because they are doing a good job. You're always gonna be stuck in the past, Nintendo, and people are always gonna be under. You guys are always gonna be under scrutiny for it. They love you guys. Hell, Nintendo. When it comes to like Sega, when it comes to Sega and Nintendo and PlayStation and even Microsoft back in the day, I loved all of the systems. I never really had that whole I this is part of the console war. I gotta fight alongside everybody because I never cared about the console war. Looking back on it, I never really cared about which console was good, which console was better. And nowadays it's like, oh, you play on the PC, you play on the console, you're a console peasant. I'm like, I never cared about that. Anybody who ever and who anybody who cares about playing on the PC over playing on the playing on the console and you're getting all freaking high and mighty because you play on the PC. Please fucking calm the fuck down. You're you're not higher than anybody because you got a clocked out rig. Okay? You're not better. We're all the fucking same when it comes to playing games because we're all playing the same shit sometimes. When it comes to different consoles. It's like y'all need to realize that. Fuck the PC master race. It's just a word you guys came up with because you wanted to be higher, and some people used it ironically, and then people actually used it for real, like an actual serious term. It's stupid. Because guys, I'm a fucking gamer. What that means is I like a little bit of everything. It don't matter what console it's on. It doesn't matter what the specs are. If I'm having a good ass time and it looks good, looks passable, and I'm having fun. Even if I'm having fun, I'm probably not gonna be so stunned about the graphics. I'm probably gonna be like, "Yay! I'm having fun. This is great." Because I feel like some gamers just don't remember what fun actually is. No, no. If you're Black Vine, you're just going like the PC is better. My superiority is over the top. I'm like, ugh. But other people are just like, nah. And some other people that are all about the PC just do the same thing that Black Vine does, and it drives me up the wall because I'm like, we're all gamers. What's the point of fucking fighting over which console is better? At the end of the day, what are we doing? Like, seriously, guys. At the end of the day, what are we fucking doing? We're playing games, either together or by ourselves. Like, if we're getting, if all you guys are trying to get cool points, because some of you are like getting cool points on the internet by a bunch of idiots who think like you do. God dang, you have a sad existence, and you probably don't have a lot of fun just doing whatever. You just sit there and go, yeah, I got my freaking look at my PC specs. Ooh, or look at the specs of the new like Xbox Xbox Series X. Ooh, you know, or look at the specs of the PlayStation. I'm just like, who the fuck cares? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna play some freaking games. Hope the next console gets the sequels that I crave. And if I play something on PC, I'm gonna play something on PC. But I'm not gonna freaking. I'm not gonna freaking auto-fillet myself just to freaking say, oh, I'm playing a game on a PC with freaking ultimate specs. Like I fucking give a shit. Because I'm not like all of you that are just like, the console wars been over. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it. The only people that are still kind of going on console war are the people that are just like, we can't let go. Brand loyalty. Brand loyalty. And I'm like, fuck brand loyalty. Like, seriously, I was the one dude that was like, I got a PlayStation, I got I got a Nintendo 64, I got a Dreamcast, I got an Xbox. Like, honestly, I could care less about the console war. And you all just kind of fighting over everything. And most of the companies now are like nicey nice. Like, you guys can't even just like jail be like, oh. Because at the end of the day, what are we all doing? We're just gaming. We're having fun. We're playing. You know? We've gamed so much now people can actually make a career off of just playing games, recording it and having a blast, or being competitive and playing like Fortnite competitively, or any other esport really. I'm just like, we've come so far, and yet still we fight over the most stupidest, mundane shit. But hey, that's just one. That's just one gamer that has played since the '90s. What do I? Who played since the late '90s and early 2000s? What the fuck do I know? But I'll say this: we're all gamers deep down, and all this fucking infighting we do, it's fucking annoying. It's stupid. It's very pedantic. It's just we all need to stop. To be quite honest with you, and I know it's not gonna stop the fighting because don't think it will, I don't think it ever will. But it is what it is. I can't fucking change the world. Y'all probably think I'm whiny and shit, but like at the end of the day, we're all fucking gamers. We're all playing whatever, and sometimes we're playing the same game on different consoles. on different platforms. So it's like, who fucking cares at this point? Fucking fucking Xbox and Nintendo are playing nicey nice. Sony will probably never do that, but I don't know. It feels like a matter of time until Sony just goes, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna play nice too. And then like some console exclusive things will probably be on the PC one of these days. And then I'm just gonna sit there and be like, little Timmy, there used to be a console war. See, first it was about freaking Nintendo and Sega, which actually people were invested in, including me. And then there was, and I'll probably not even remember that I never wanted to be a part of the console wars. And then a whole bunch of people got together and fought over the PlayStation, the Xbox, and PC. I wasn't really there. I was there for that, but I really never approved. But now everything is one, and personally, I couldn't ask for anything else. Also, I hear there's a Scourge fan comic. You know, you know, I might. I'm going to probably review it. It looked very interesting, and judging on Crystal Maiden's review, I might actually look into it. So there's that. I'll see you guys later. Sorry about the tangent about video games. This is always supposed to be like a quick little update, but then it kind of turned into me just kind of ranting about, you know, gamers in general. Funny how that goes.